Hello. This is weird. Forgive me, I am recording this video on my laptop camera, old school, because I just wanted to record a video because it's been a few weeks since you and me have talked, and I just wanted to do this. It's your friendly neighborhood Canadian, RVD, the Dudar, recent YouTube channel name change. Um, yeah, I hope everyone is well. I just wanted to quickly, when do I do anything quickly? I'm recording on my laptop camera because I'm stuck. Well, I'm not stuck. I'm currently in a small town in Alberta helping. It's a little weird story, but I'm not in my home in Edmonton, and I don't have my cool little, camera to film YouTube videos or my microphone. So this is like old school from a couple years ago when I did years and years of um, awful YouTube videos. I just wanted to say hello. I hope everyone's doing well with this whole COVID-19 hysteria. That's crazy. So I uh, I 3 weeks ago I was super excited about my new job. I finally decided I picked a new job that I'm super excited for, and I can't wait to start when all of this hysteria is over, whenever that's going to be. We're in Canada, so we're dealing with it better, I think, than other countries and other places. There are still things we could do better, but 3 weeks ago, I was super excited to planning my new job and was doing some online training courses. And I was missing my friends in this small town, LLB, we'll just call it, and was planning to come down for a week to help out my former colleagues, my former boss, comrades in arms, and visit some friends in small town Alberta, hang out for a week, then come back and work my new job, which I was super excited for. And so I arrived here March 11th, I think. I think. I don't even remember. Late March 11th, Wednesday. And then the world started to change. The NBA season was canceled. The NHL season was canceled or postponed. West Edmonton Mall was closing. All main stores. Movie theaters were shutting down for a number of weeks. And Canada went crazy, and the world went crazy over this COVID-19 thing. So, yeah, I was working, helping out. And obviously, my first few days here was business as usual. Had some busy days, had some slow days. Things were developing. I'm fortunate that I work at a place that I can't name, but the standards, the cleanliness and hygiene standards are extremely high, especially for this particular company of places. And the place that I worked and was a manager at for 3 years is one of the best places in Canada for many things, and uh, food quality, um, safety, cleanliness, the whole 9 yards. So my boss and the fine people were implementing standards before Canada, Alberta, was like suggesting improvements in hand washing and cleanliness and contact surfaces. So we were ahead of the game. So it was good. And then we did a day of limited capacity, right? And then the following Wednesday, the world just changed and it became a takeout and delivery option only. So I was kind of left in this weird position because I'd come out to help for a week, but now I was in contact with my new job in Edmonton and their higher end place, and they weren't going to do that because that's not what they do. So pretty much, I got a message from my new boss saying, they're going to do what they need to do, probably have to shut down. My training is going to be put on hold until after all this, after the world becomes normal. So it was like, okay, I can stay in LLB and help out and make some money versus coming back to Edmonton and not making any money and slowly get into debt with my roommate who's awesome, who's taking care of the bills because I'm not there right now, and he does a great job of doing that. So I was like, okay, I'm going to hang out in LLB and continue to work because every day I'm working is more money that I can use for bills and groceries. So I was doing that. So that was my decision. And then my boss was pretty worried about this whole situation and getting a little stressed and concerned about, the COVID-19. And I don't know if we're allowed to say the virus name on YouTube because YouTube was weird like 2 weeks ago. But I'm a low end amateur YouTube channel. So the coronavirus thing was fully developing, and news media and mass hysteria and news and bad and negative and not focusing on the positives, not focusing on good percentages, just focusing even in Canada, the negatives. How many people have it today? How many people died today? Yada yada yada. And that's all it was. American news was a lot worse. Oh, and I can't even imagine what it is around the world. So anyway, my boss, who's awesome, was like getting a little concerned. So he's like, I'm going to take a week off. So I was like, okay. So he's going to take a week to chill and relax and just, think about things. And so he needed me to cover. So, okay. So that means week 2, I'm going to stay here. So week 2 was me covering for him. And then in the process of that, and I think it was a day after he was thinking about doing that, he wanted space. Whenever I come to help out this small town and my former full-time place of work, where I worked after 3 years and was an assistant manager, loved it. Great company, great people, great boss, great managers, front of house, back of house people, the whole 9 yards for the most part. I always stay with him. And he has a big house. He has a big place. He has a spare bedroom. It's my unofficial bedroom now. But he wanted time alone to just process things and be by himself, which is fine. So they put me up in a hotel. So I spent 6 days in a hotel while he was taking a week off. He was owed vacation time anyway. So lots of reasons to take time off, which is good. So me and the guy who eventually replaced me were carrying the load at work for the next week. And we operated takeout delivery only. We had reduced hours and standards were super good. Always washing our hands, keeping everything clean, high-end food quality, the whole 9 yards, making sure not only guests were safe, but we were safe too. And then we changed the hours of operation midweek. So we were operating a different time, like, an 8-hour period from the morning to the afternoon to the late evening. 12 to 8. Now we're operating uh, late afternoons and late evenings. We're operating 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. So did that second week, stayed in a hotel for 6 days, which was cool. My boss had some time. He was good. He was missing me. He was getting lonely. Things were good. Um, it was a weird, different kind of work because it's all takeout, it's all delivery, all our food is to go. And unfortunately, we have a pretty, you know, extensive menu. So it's challenging, but we made it work. And sometimes we're super busy and sometimes we weren't so busy. But everyone was making it work, and that's what we're doing. So that was pretty much the end of week 2. So then I made arrangements to go back to my boss's house to stay with him because he was going to come back after his week off, and then that became uh, this past weekend. So I returned to my boss's house last Friday night after work, after working a full shift, and I spent the night there Friday night, and I spent the night there Saturday night, and things were good, all good. And then he was going to return to work on Sunday, and I was going to, my shifts had decreased from full time shifts for 2 weeks to part time shifts. Now, I was only scheduled for 3 part time shifts for this current week, and I was seeing a light at the end of the tunnel that maybe I could possibly go back to Edmonton sometime this week. Then I could return to Edmonton, get paid, have some money, pay some bills, see my roommate, and then stockpile Edmonton supplies. Obviously, toilet paper. So stupid. People buying toilet paper like crazy. But, groceries, Coca-Cola, obviously, a couple things, and hunker down. But Sunday morning, as soon as I woke up, things changed. My boss was feeling under the weather. Not just, just getting a cold, getting sick, not COVID-19, nothing like that. Um, and under the new Alberta Canadian guidelines, like anyone who feels sick, anyone with any kind of symptoms, flu-like symptoms or anything, you're out of work. You're done. You got 10 to 14 days where you gotta be at home, stay at home, self-isolate, all that stuff. So he was gonna take the 2 weeks. So all of a sudden, my 3 part-time shifts for this week became 6 full-time shifts, which is good. Hey, more money for me that I can't spend because here's a funny thing, little thing about me. I left my wallet in Edmonton. I left my credit card in Edmonton. I left my banking stuff in Edmonton. So I literally came here for a week, figured I would, live cheap and all that stuff, and then go home to Edmonton, get paid, and then have some money, pay bills, buy some stuff. But all my stuff's in Edmonton. Yeah. So this is the end of week 3. It is Wednesday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. And I've been here 3 weeks now. My boss is taking time off. We're going to find out what our future is going to hold in the next few days. And that's going to determine how long I'm going to stay here. Because, it's good to be working. Most of the people I worked with got laid off. Most people all over Alberta, Edmonton, small places, small towns, all over Canada got laid off in various jobs, professions. And I'm one of those fortunate people right now that I'm essential, but I'm working, and I'm working with some good people, and we're trying to keep good spirits. We're social distancing at work. We're doing all that stuff. We're keeping our hands clean. We're doing a great job. Contact surfaces are clean. The whole 9 yards, all that. But part of him being feeling under the weather meant I was back at the hotel. So now I'm back at the hotel. I'm recording this video in my hotel room on my laptop. That's why the computer and the quality is low. So I apologize. Don't judge me for this. My cool camera is in Edmonton, but I just wanted to record a video and touch base with some people. I'm obviously on my adult naughty Twitter all the time, and I haven't been posting a lot on my PC Twitter, and I haven't been posting a lot on Instagram actually since the beginning of the year. I'm not sure why, but I just wanted to record a video to some of my friends and people who watch my videos and just let you know I'm fine. I'm not sick. I'm zero worried. I have zero worries about this COVID-19 thing. I think it's a mass hysteria. I think the media is focusing too much on the negative instead of the positive. And I'm now discovering things about possibilities of how this virus started and whether it was man made, whether this is some kind of weird plan. Event 201. Look it up. Event 201. Do some research. Bill Gates and stuff. Like, this virus is having a financial effect on countries all over the world. Canada every day is having press conferences. I watch them when I'm in this hotel, promising money, millions of dollars, billions of dollars, millions of dollars, that people have to wait up to 27 days for. EI claims, special benefits, isolation benefits, health benefits, GST, all this stuff. But you gotta wait. You gotta wait. And now the systems are overloaded. Now the systems are crashing. Now Service Canada places are all closed. Everyone is on employment insurance, but now you can't. How do you do it? You got to do it online. It's weird. And then the governments are like, stay inside, stay inside, stay inside, which is cool. You want to do that. You want to be safe. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. But if you see this video, I just implore you to do some research. Do some of your own research on this, on COVID-19, on coronaviruses, on what pandemic is, on what coronaviruses are, the symptoms, and ways to stay healthy and clean and safe. And look at the numbers. Look at some websites. You can find them all over now. Try to stay away from the news. Like, if you got to watch the news in the morning, I do. I watch about a half hour, 45 minutes in the morning, and then I'll watch half hour, 45 minutes at night. And that's it. Don't watch the news constantly. It's the same thing every hour, and they're always hitting the negatives. Yeah, there's some funny little positive stories every now and then, but the death rate on this is still minimal. And it sucks that people are dying, and it sucks about the loss of life, of course. But when you really start to investigate what this seems to be, what's going on, the financial impact this is having, and these little things that governments are like trying to enforce people to do in subtle ways, it's really interesting because it just seems a little, I don't know. But I would do your own research. And like I say, like I tweet often, I go, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay informed. And that's the best you can do. And there's some really good websites, for coronavirus stats. I would highly recommend checking out Johns Hopkins University. They have a huge world coronavirus map. It's updated by the second, country by country, region by region, province, states, the whole nine yards. They're getting all the information. And the only reason I found out about that was because I was researching Event 201. And it kind of led me there. And then the very same night I was investigating Event 201, Bill Gates was on CNN. That was very coincidental. Why is Bill Gates offering opinions? Unless Bill Gates is offering money to Americans who need it, why are they talking to Bill Gates? Why does he have a say? Why is he Event 201? Just look into it. Look into it for yourself if you have some time. Everyone has time to kill now because everyone's at home, self-isolating, trying to stay healthy. Netflix, internet streaming, watching Blu-rays, watching DVDs. Heck, maybe it's time to break out the VCRs and watch some VHS tapes. All my stuff's in Edmonton, so I'm looking forward to that chance to go home and organize my stuff and all my pop culture media and physical media and binge watch all the Star Treks, all the James Bonds, all the Marvel movies, all the awful Zack Snyder DC stuff, everything, right? TV series, maybe watch 15 seasons of ER, who knows? But I can't do that at the moment because I'm in LLB being a team player. So I just wanted to record this video and say it's April 1st, 2020. My YouTube anniversary was just the other day too. I just realized that. I think it's my 6-year anniversary on YouTube. And of course I'm recording it on shitty. It's funny how life is. The odds that all this would happen as I leave my wallet, my everything I need to I can't even buy anything. I'm on the generosity of strangers right now, coworkers buying me Coca-Cola, and my work and my job is keeping me fed. But seriously, what are the odds this would happen? So I don't know when I'm coming back to Edmonton. I'm hoping soon. My roommate probably would want some money for some bills and rent and stuff, and I would like to check our toilet paper supply and make sure we have Hamburger Helper and ground beef and Coca-Cola and stuff that I need. And I like to binge watch all my stuff. I have thousands of movies I can just watch and organize. I only brought two changes of clothes with me because I was only planning on being here for a week. But at least I'm making money. So we'll see what happens. I'll find out in the next couple days what the future is with work and my situation. And then I got to let my roommate know and then figure it out from there. But just, thanks to adult film actress Brandy Love for helping me point in the right direction of this event 201. There's a male porn star named Dick Chibbles, who's a survival expert, conspiracy guy who is, mentioning things like this. And then thanks to my boss for helping me. And then the people I work with have been really good. My friends here in the small town, my roommate back home, taking the load of the bills and the money and all that stuff. It's just crazy. So anyway, I just wanted to say it sucks we don't have movies to go to, sports to watch, any kind of sports. Society is, staying enclosed, and, Donald Trump was thinking Easter. Now he's thinking April 30th. China, the Wuhan province where this originated, had a 9-week period from start to finish. They're slowly starting to open businesses and stuff. I don't know what the plan for Canada is because, provinces are dealing with it differently, different impacts with the pandemic. I'm just kind of taking it day by day, every couple days. So I just wanted to record this and say, I'm healthy, I'm good. I even bought some orange juice and some vitamins, thanks to my friend Bruce, who recommended I should probably, up my health game because I have an awful diet. And I just wanted to record a video and say, I'm good. Your man from Canada is good. RVD the Dudar. Some people call me Reed. And I hope all of you are staying safe, staying informed, get the facts. Don't be too worried. And condolences to anyone who's lost a family member, relatives, friends from this awful pandemic, this awful COVID-19, because many people passed before their time. And it sucks, and it's unfortunate. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to record a video. I'm doing good, and there'll be updates to come in the future, I hope. And hopefully I can be in Edmonton in the next week or two. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Who knows? Have a great day. And then hopefully we'll be talking about NHL, pop culture, superhero, hockey movies, movies, superheroes, all that stuff. Cheers.